Hey everyone, Lonnie here. Um, if I look a mess, it's because I've been walking all day. It's now 2 in the afternoon and I've been outside taking a stroll and just enjoying the rainy weather. So my hair is like, oh look, moisture. So it's a little wild and crazy today, but it's I haven't I haven't felt like walking in a while. So that's what I want to talk about today is mental health and your practice, especially since May here in the US, it's National Mental Health Awareness Month. So, past past couple of weeks has been weird. My ex-husband apologized. We've been talking and I've let him stay here until he can get a job. I've made sure to tell the kids that this is temporary, but it has been not weird in a bad way, just weird. It's all been positive. I haven't, there's no yelling anymore. There's no stress. There are times the kids don't feel comfortable saying certain things to their dad yet, but they have told me I am a safe space, so we talk it out together. But like I didn't realize I was still in survival mode until they decided to go out for the weekend just to relax or something. I think they went hiking. Yeah, all of them went out. And I just slept. And I slept so much. And it got me to thinking I've just been on survival mode, just trying to go to work, get my schoolwork done, make sure my kids are doing their schoolwork, get the house clean. And I didn't have the time. I was trying to do 10 million things all at once, and I didn't have the time. And I was stressed out about that. I was to a point where I'm like, I'm never going to have the time. So if you ever feel like you're failing, you're not. We were never meant to do everything all at once. And like, even my practice went on the wayside because I was just overwhelmed. And what I've been doing recently is I'll read a little bit. Like I'll I'll read a little bit is what I mean. I'll read like a fantasy book or something that isn't academic, something that I can just kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't remember what word I'm looking. I can just kind of escape because the world's on fire. Like even at work, when we turn on the TV in the breakfast room, most of my coworkers put it on a news channel. And you know, when I've been there, because it's on a cartoon channel, and one older gentleman came up to me, he's like, thank you for the cartoons. Because usually it's on some kind of news channel, usually Fox News, but I always put it on the Boomerang channel, and it's just watching Tom and Jerry or Scooby Doo or something. But yeah, I've just one good thing to do for me is to get up and do something, even if it's just something small when I'm feeling down. Because like I said, I didn't realize I was in survival mode. I knew I had reached a certain sense of peace that I didn't have to deal with the drunkenness and the outbursts or anything, but I was trying to do all the stuff and I was wearing myself thin. So I've been writing in my journal, mostly doodles, but like affirmations and just kind of going within myself and asking myself, how do I feel? Like I know how I should feel. How do I actually feel? And going with that. So, like today, like I said, I've been walking most of the morning. I woke up, I felt good. It's a rainy day, but it's nice temperature. So I went on a walk with my son, and we just chit chat. Because my son is pretty much me when I was 14. So he's like, he told me today actually that he sees me as a safe space. So he has no problem talking to me about like the randomest shit. But yeah, it was nice to just talk with my son and go for a walk. I went to the library. I went to the park and just kind of sat there. I ate some tuna salad. But I didn't realize my mental health wasn't in a good place until I finally said, okay, I can rest. And boy, have I been resting. And I felt kind of bad about it. But even Justin, who's been, like I said, has been staying here, he's like, no, you needed this. You know how hard work our teenagers are. Because, oh my God, they can be such a pain in the ass. But I love them to death. And it's just, like, sometimes you just gotta take a break. Whether you feel like you deserve it or not, it usually means you do deserve it. Because you're in survival mode. And sometimes it's not easy to go out. Sometimes you have to just look out a window or buy one of those sun lamp things to get some vitamin D. I told my mom to get one of those. Sometimes life just sucks. And it's okay for it to suck. But you do need an outlet. And that's one thing with like AI. People think that it's a good outlet for therapy, but it's just regurgitating what you want to hear, like your biased opinions and things like that it can affect the AI. And some people go into psychosis because of it. So I don't use AI. I tried once. And I didn't like it. And then people were telling me all the bad stuff about AI. And I realized, yeah, this is a pretty shitty thing. So nobody in our house uses AI. The only time AI is used is if we do a Google search and it just automatically does it. Which I think is such a pain in the ass because you don't want AI. You want like actual research. But yeah, it's summer. It'll be summer soon. And it's chilly and rainy. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure things out again. And you'd think, I'm about to be 40. I turned 40 June 2nd. You'd think I'd have it figured out by now. I do not. But please, if you are suffering mentally, ooh, Jesus. If you're suffering mentally, go to a therapist or dial, I think it's, hold on. Sorry about that. Dial 988. It is the lifeline. If you feel like hurting yourself in any way, please reach out. I think you can also text message them. It does help to talk to someone that is unbiased, has nothing to do with you, and can look at it at a different angle. So please take care of yourselves. I love you. Brightest blessings.